Okay, just a disclaimer. This is just my story. I don't recommend doing any of this stuff yourself. You lose a finger, an eye, get killed. Leave this to professionals. It's just my situation. If you're not into junky old F-150, this video is not for you. So go watch a video on a Dodge or Dancing Girls or something, okay? Just me and a little bullshit talk here. And that's all it is. The best thing to do is not to run into a tree. Okay, some idiot backed into a tree with the tailgate down. That's the same idiot who motto is there are no freak accidents, only poor planning. But that's, you know, people get careless. So I've got the panel off the tailgate, and I've been banging it with a hammer, and I got it to go. But I think the plan's going to be that I'm going to come in here with a slide hammer, a big slide hammer that I'm going to make, and see if I can pull that out. It just about goes. So while I'm here, I'm going to give you a little history too. I bought this truck used, and somebody dented up, I don't know if I did that or one of my kids did that. I can't remember if there was a dent over here. But anyway, the idea was that a Ford F-150 has this sort of plastic latch that you pull up. And get this stuff out of the way. Hope it's not getting too out of focus. And anyway, it wouldn't open right. You had to really bang on it hard. You had to pull it. You had to jerk it. So eventually, the plastic handle broke. And then what I tried to do, and I did this from the outside, I think, maybe I did from the inside. I think maybe I did from the inside. Anyway, I tried to pull this thing in it because I found out the way you open it is this lever or something comes down. So this really didn't work good. But then I saw there was a way to put this L-shape sort of bracket there. And what I did, and this goes up. So yeah, what I did was I made this piece of aluminum here, and when you pull up on it, this thing goes down, and it pulls this rod this way, and it pulls this rod this way, and what happens is that it'll unlatch. All right, now I don't think that's going to latch, but well, maybe it will. Well, maybe I don't need to pull on this so much. And anyway, this was my fix. Okay, or is it down? No, it ain't down, is it? Hang on a minute. Okay, yeah, I just pulled up on it. Good. So this thing has been knocked over. I think I knocked it back a little bit with the hammer and chisel. And I don't want to put the chisel through. I got a blunt end chisel. I don't want to put the chisel through the metal. And of course, this has got to come down. Anyway, that's my fix. It's an L-shaped piece of aluminum. You got like a hole here that it pivots on, and then it pulls that down. So that's how that works. Okay, my beautiful F-150. I think it's a 1999. My kid had this for a while, taking it to school, and I'm sure he spilled a couple Cokes on this turn signal, and it was totally shot. So they were selling these, I think the average was around $30. And of course on eBay, there's some nut selling them for 120. You know, why do they do that? I don't know. I think the aftermarket ones were like 25 or something, and the OEM was like 35. I think I got this for 17 or 23, and then I don't know. I think it was working. I don't know. Anyway, now as you can see, the inside panel is off that door, and it's a very common problem in these things for that cable to get busted. And I figured out what it was, and it's probably an easy fix. You just got to buy this aluminum sort of sleeve to put on there, but I never did bother with it because I don't use this truck much. And I had this thing, a problem with this battery going dead. And you know, there's always a clock running in this thing and all that. So I got this this thing here, and when I'm not riding it, I unscrew this, you know, I mean, and this goes on there, and I disconnect the battery, and I haven't had much trouble with this. Now, the battery did go dead, because you got to make sure this is tight. This has got a piece of plastic here, and this brass thing. Why do they have this piece of plastic here? I don't know. I really got to take this out. It makes no damn sense. But they got a piece of plastic here that insulates that. But you make your connection with this piece of brass here. Who knows? Plastic. What the hell? Non-conductor. So I did, I left it one night. Next thing I come out, the thing's dead. But it could have been partly because of this wasn't on there. I think it was on there tight, because anyway, I had to jump it to get it started. So that's my little F-150 hack so far. Okay, I got some coupling nuts, and it looks like some 1/2-inch bolts here. So I'm going to make a long slide hammer, and this is like about a 5/8 or so. That's going to be a little bit beefier, and it's nice and long, so I may use this. And I got some barbell weights, so I'm going to put this together, and you see if this hack works for pulling my dent out. Okay, this is the chisel I was using. It's got like a square end. This kind of sharp here. I don't know what this thing's used for. I doubt it can be broken off. It's smooth, but anyway, one of my pickups somewhere. That's what I was using. You can only get this stuff down here so far. It's really got to come, since it went in that way, it's got to come out this way. Now, I've got these lifting weights that I've been tripping over for the past 5 years, and naturally I can't find them now to need them. I was trying to get them to my kid. I don't think he took them, but I found this laying around, so we'll see how this goes. I have like a 10-pound sledgehammer with the eye is empty. There's no handle on there, but I think this is a little bit heavier, and although I'm not going to get as much travel, we'll see how this goes. If this gets stuck in this hole, it's threaded, so I could probably get it out pretty easy. So anyway, hang on to the fillings in your teeth, because here we go. I might try a plastic pipe around this so I could slide over this coupling nut. I'm going to try the hammer a little bit more. This tore up my knuckles the other day, so I'm using a vice grip. paste has the right tools. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this here. It's right where I gotta go. I got this. I think you should look there, then look there, and then look here. So you don't want to. Okay, there's a hole over here. I can't get this thing in. It's really going to open up this way. I'm going to try and open it up this way. That works. Okay. Come and think of it, I'm just looking for a piece of pipe. Ah, shit. When you know it. Here, will you fix it in? There's more than one way of skinning a cat. That's a song from Pearly, the musical. Before you were born, before your mama was born. All right. I can pull up our pants and get going here. Good thing I wear these gloves because I actually did pinch my finger a little bit in that thing. That could have been a blood blister. Or worse, broken finger. Give the hammer some more. Man, when I dent a truck, I don't mess around. Okay, I'm going to call it quits because I wanted it prettier. Okay, you know. But I wanted it functional. I pulled these a little bit more. It does make a difference having this extra slide area here. It's a slide length. So for me, putting this plastic pipe on there, you got more kilogram per newton per meter squared to the cube root of the velocity. Don't quote me on the phone number. But anyway, it was, as my friend would say, put more ass into it. So this thing now, you got to slam it a little bit. There. And that feels pretty good. I mean, I don't get any rocking over here. And here's my, let me make sure we're seeing this here. And this seems to be okay. So that's that. I mean, maybe you could have drilled out these spot welds. These two pieces come together, and this would have been more workable, although the best thing to do is go to a junkyard and get a replacement, even if it's not the right color. You could paint it. So, like I say, I do not recommend doing this. It's dangerous. It hurt my back a bit. That's the worst of it. I didn't lose an eye or a finger or anything like that. That I might play with a little bit, but we've got I could put that on an anvil. How's that? See that there? And I would like to put it back on and help keep the rain out. Thanks a lot. Whoa, boy, these screw holes don't line up anymore.